All Holiness as patriarch.
You're probably wondering why I'm here, and so am I, so am I.
Well, I have to say, there's some pretty crazy stuff going on right now. You know about the earthquake swarms, plural. There's actually several going off. You know, one can't help but wonder, or I can, that when we see things going on in the world today, the way that we push against the elements, nature. I know how money works. I know how the system works. I know how growth is essential, but cannot be maintained. It's just mathematically impossible.
Every year of my life, that's almost 52 years so far, the world has become a worse and worse place.
We keep pushing as though it doesn't matter.
Every year we have polluted more water than the year before.
It doesn't matter. You know, when we see oil pumping into the Gulf, radiation into the Pacific, all of these things going on, the drought, the earthquakes, the climate change, all this stuff going on, push. And yet, let's assume for a moment that the powers that be, whatever you want to call them, the elite, the 1%, whatever, let's assume that they do, with their billions and billions of dollars, their connection to the military, their access to technology that you and I may not see for 30, 40 years, let's assume they know what they're doing. Let's assume with all of that money and power and knowledge, they know what they're doing. And they know that it doesn't matter. Just the theory. Now, all good science starts with a theory. Now, there are conspiracy theories that suggest that there is a cataclysm coming, that the elite know about it. And maybe I'm thinking this explains why we just so brutally push the resources and the boundaries on our planet, because it doesn't really matter anyway. You know what I mean? They have children too. They're going to have to live in the same world, aren't they? Or are they? You know, there's another conspiracy theory. You know. Anyway, all of this is brought to you by capitalism, your local system of monetary exchange, whereby the average person gets screwed and the people with money and influence get even richer. This is a system that came out of the caves with us. It's as old as the hills, and amazing that with all of the increase in technology and society, that we still use this antiquated system of exchange. You have to think of money as not as the paper is just an exchange for your time and your labor. So what they're stealing from you is your time and your labor. If it's true that Neanderthal or early hominids only spent 2 hours a week getting their food and supplies, and the rest of the time they just hung out, you know, did whatever, you know, and we're working 40 hours a week, something's wrong with this picture. So why are they stealing so much of our productivity? Why is it, and what are they investing it in? Are they just out to rape the planet, or are they making a safe place for themselves where they can go, and they need all of these resources that the mass population is producing for them? Just a theory.